Hey guys, Marissa at KitchenTableStamper.com. Today I've got this sort of elegant Valentine for you. I did make it in two versions. I wanted to show you this one. This is the one we'll be making today. We're making this one today because frankly it's easier. I did exactly the same steps with this one, only before I glued the heart down to the basic black card base, I laid the Bloomin' heart on a piece of pear pizzazz and traced inside all these little openings to make kind of a dot to dot. Then I cut it with scissors and then did more trimming so that none of the pear stuck out anywhere, erased all the pencil lines, and then glued the Whisper White heart to the pear pizzazz. So I thought I'd show this one just because it's pretty, but it's a little bit more labor intensive. I also decorated the inside of this one. I think it's really pretty. I'll put pictures of these on the blog. I think the inside is more my style even than the outside. Isn't that cute? Okay. All right, enough of that. Let's get started. We're going to make this card. If you go to KitchenTableStamper.com and find this blog post, comment which one you like better. I'm going to send out both of these cards, one to a lucky commenter who likes this one better, and one to a lucky commenter who likes this one better. All right, so that's at the blog, KitchenTableStamper.com. Let's get started making this card. If you want to play along at home, you'll need some supplies. I have Stampin' Up! Bloomin' Heart die. I also have a bunch of banners. We're going to use this die here. I have the birthday banners stamp set, and we're going to use this banner image from Birthday Banners. I have a sentiment from Sealed with Love. I use the I Love You. This is brand new in the Occasions catalog. I've been using this a lot. I love this stamp set. For your consumable supplies, you'll need a Whisper White piece that's about 4x4 to do your Bloomin' heart, and a real red piece that's about 2x3 to do the flowers. Now I went ahead and die cut those ahead of time because instead of you watching me die cut, I'm going to show you the die brush. Okay, besides that, you'll need a piece that's 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4 for your card base. And for the inside of your card, you'll need a piece that's 4 by 5 1/4 to give you a place to write your message. I have a piece of Whisper White here that's actually very large because I might make a mistake stamping, but you can get away with 1.5 by 3 for the banner piece. Okay, I want to show you the die brush from Stampin' Up. I just got this and I wasn't sure how it was going to work. I had seen some videos, Stampin' Up made one, and I wasn't quite sure, but I've been using it for a couple days now and I really love it. My Bloomin' heart, you can see all the detail there. It doesn't necessarily easily punch out all those little detail spaces, so you could sit there and pick them all out, or you can just with the die brush very gently roll over the image and all those little pieces just fall right out. And most of them stay right on this little spongy mat right here that comes with the die brush, so it makes for pretty easy cleanup. All you have to do is then dump that out into the trash. Now, as you see, there's just a few little pieces left in there, and that is better than picking out every single one of those little pieces out, and that'll be easy to just dump in the trash can. I've got basic black archival ink, and I'm going to ink my banner shape and stamp. Somebody had just asked me about getting the best image with polymer stamps, and I have to say I am a huge fan of my my piercing mat from Stampin' Up. I love this. I get a much crisper image. I've also found that the other thing that you want to do is, besides put the mat underneath your stamp, you also want to take your time when you're stamping. When the stamp makes contact with the paper, don't pull it up right away. Give a second for the ink to transfer and some firm, even pressure. And that's how I get my best image. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and die cut this sentiment. I have the magnetic base plate, so lining this up should be pretty easy. And there's our banner. Now what I'm going to do is on the back of the banner, I'm going to add a few dimensionals. I'm going to be kind of generous here because if you notice on the card, there's this little nest of the silver thread. And the more points of contact that has with the adhesive, the easier that little nest is to achieve. Okay. So I've got like 5 on there. I know I said I was going to be a little generous. I'm going to expose the adhesive. And then I've got this tiny little silver thread from Stampin'. I love this stuff. It's a great embellishment. And I'm going to pull off probably 15 inches. And then I'm going to wrap it around 3 fingers. And once I've got those little loops of thread, I'm going to bring it to the banner and kind of in the center, I'm going to tape it down. And then I'm going to arrange my loops. Okay, and then I'm going to take another maybe 12 inches, another 12 inches. I've got 2 more pieces there. And then I'm going to loop them around 2 fingers. So I'm going to get a little bit smaller loops this time. And then I'm going to arrange those off center here. So instead of being right in the middle, they're off the side a little bit and stick them in the adhesive. Okay, last time, around 2 fingers, making kind of smaller loops. Then I'll take the loops and tuck them in the opposite side of the adhesive. All right, so we've got kind of little swirls, center, sides. I'll trim off my stray ends, make them look tidy. Okay, that's all ready to go. I'm going to set it aside for just a second while we work on the card. Okay, so basic black cardstock. Got my bone folder. Okay. A little bit of snail adhesive for the inside panel. And then outside, we're going to add the heart with some liquid glue, turn it over to back. And I like to just add some little swirls on the back of the flowers. And then dots everywhere else on these little leaves. I found that if you go kind of around the edge of it here and just dot on each of these little leaves, it'll hold pretty securely without a lot of mess. It really doesn't take a lot of adhesive to hold it down. Got it a little bit higher than center. I like to turn it over and burnish it. Okay. Now, this is the hardest part for me, lining up these little flowers in the direction that they're supposed to go. So what I like to do is set it next to where I'm gluing it down and look for distinguishing features. So this one has a skinny little petal, and that one has a skinny little petal. So that should be good. Little loop of liquid adhesive. There it is. One down, 4 to go. All right, you can take that little banner that we made, adhere to the bottom of the heart. And lastly, I'm going to embellish with some clear gems. Okay, there they are. Kind of an elegant Valentine. If you've got any questions about it, email me, marissa@kitchentablestamper.com. And again, if you want to buzz by the blog and give me an opinion, you can let me know. Do you prefer this or do you prefer this? kitchentablestamper.com. That's the blog. Thanks for watching.